Hello everyone, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to make a video this late, but we've had a release date for Season 2 of Doctor Who, kind of out of nowhere. I fully wasn't expecting this, I literally just saw it on my timeline, and yeah, I guess it's time to share it with you all, as I always do. This is going to be a very impromptu video, very late. It's reminding me of Season 1, which I guess makes sense because it's the follow-up. And like with that, it's got a rather bizarre marketing strategy. But this was shown during the Six Nations coverage on BBC, and obviously iPlayer as well, during half-time between a game between England and Scotland. Although, weirdly, I couldn't find any coverage of it happening at half-time now. The match that I saw said that, like, the game was happening tomorrow, so I'm not sure whether this has been released prematurely or what, because it also says the halftime score below, so I have to assume that this was the intended time. But given there's been no actual official, like, release of this, as far as I can tell via Doctor Who socials, I have to assume this has been released somewhat early, unless they're going over, like, a previous result in the corner. I'm not sure. But yeah, they basically released a release date during Six Nations coverage anyway, which on the one hand makes sense, you know, you want to get like more normal people kind of tuning in, but on the other hand, I don't know how many people who watch the rugby are going to be interested in Doctor Who. The trailer itself is completely the same as what we've seen before, but let's get right into it. So I want to give credit because I originally saw this via the Post Monument, and he said Saturday, 12th of April. I was like, okay, something's happened. And yeah, so according to Jamie here, you can see during the halftime of the Six Nations rugby, they played a trailer. Now, the trailer is exactly the same as the Season 2 teaser we had at Christmas, with one fundamental difference. The trailer ends with a new purple swirly logo, which looks very nice, and says Saturday, 12th of April, which again is earlier than Season 1 by about a month, so Russell saying it's coming sooner than you think is indeed true. But also, this logo is very interesting. I'm wondering if this is just them zhuzhing it up for the marketing, as they did for Season 1. Sometimes the logo appeared green, sometimes it appeared silver, and then, or if this is a more permanent change. I kind of like the look of it. It looks a bit different. I think maybe, though, this is just a thing for marketing, perhaps. But it's funny, really. I always think the logo kind of looks better when it's not in its full form. I always think it kind of looks better like this, where it's kind of the outline. I think it looks kind of more clean. But anyway, yeah, that's really all there is to this. But I'm kind of confused on the Six Nations, because I thought it didn't start till tomorrow, or I guess today, as you're watching this. So if anyone's watching the Six Nations, let me know. But yeah, we have our Season 2 release date. Not much more to say. We also had a new casting announcement, and there's a couple of other things I want to talk about, but I think I'm going to save that for a video later on. I guess the thing I'm just kind of confused by is why this is being released now with very little fanfare. I don't know whether it was unintentional, or whether it was just a shadow drop. Russell hasn't even posted anything about it, so yeah, it's weird. I think they maybe just accidentally played it earlier than they wanted to, I'm not sure. But it only seems to appear via iPlayer, so I really don't know. But if you saw it on your TV, let me know. Let me know what the situation is, and maybe it is intentional. It's also interesting as well, because normally they'll at least put some new footage in the release date trailer. Last year, we got a release date trailer around mid-March, so it does make sense, given that this is a month earlier, that it would also come out about a month earlier in terms of the release date being released about a month earlier than last year. So yeah, the Season 1 trailer was March 15th. It was also only about 30 seconds long and did end in a funky logo. I guess there wasn't that much new footage on this one either, actually, looking at it. But it's weird, because this one had an immediate drop on all the Doctor Who socials and wasn't dropped at the middle of the night. But then again, the series did end up being dropped at the middle of the night, so maybe that is just the new normal now. But I still find it a little bit odd. Like, was this released earlier than they were expecting? I don't know. Because until very recently, they were playing very coy with the release date, but now I guess we have a release date for sure. But yeah, thanks for watching this very random video. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you later.